We're going to talk a little bit about the 9 factor right now. And numbers. What do they mean? And give you a little to think about. What do you know about numbers? What are they? Right? What are they? What are they used for? Numbers. What do they do? Numbers define. They weigh. They scale. They measure. They're used to express. Numbers are used. So numbers, by all what I just showed you, numbers are used to express reality. Numbers define, weigh, scale, and measure, shape, form, reality. How is that possible? Because sound causes and shape equals result. Sound is edict. To cast, to write, declare, or cause. So you have to think about all this. And then how about this? To every number, a point. So if to every number is a point, then to every number is shape. A fractal, a cymatic pattern, Mandela, a sacred geometry, bio geometry. These are all different terminologies expressing to you to every number a point, and to every number a shape, a geofractal, a cymatic pattern, a mandala, a sacred geometry, a biogeometry, a polygon, a star shape, or a sphere. I talk about everything being an expression or compression of the same thing. Sound is, or the size of it is relative to the shape of it. And when you talk about spheres, you talk about them as far as an eyeball, or start with atom, micro. Atom, right? Atom. Then eyeball, egg, football, pineapple, yellow, submarine, oblong, spheres, atmosphere. You're inside the atmosphere, right? You're inside the atmosphere, oblong sphere, atom, eyeball, egg, football, pineapple. You in the mix there. Everything oblong spheroid. An echo chamber. A ring. Is that ring? All expressing the same thing on different levels based on density of the object, which is state or shadow, state of density, resonance, atomic mass, how fast the material in the object is moving, and that's based on frequency. When you count in 2D land, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Can't do that. We don't live in 2-dimensional land. We live in 3-dimensional land. 1 plus 1 plus 1. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 3 plus 3 plus 3. Intentional numbers will express itself repetitively, infinitely, when you count in thirds and realize the state of the sum of the material that you're working with. That equals 3. That equals 6. That equals 9. This is where the law of personality intention comes into play, recognition of what I just said. This equals 12. But this equals 3 because there's a plus. 1 plus 2 equals 3. It's 15. And that is 6. 18. And that is 9. It's 21. And that is 3. 24, 26, 27, and that is 9. So this personality intention in numbers, when you treat them like this in thirds and count in thirds, it repeats onto infinity, enabling you to decipher a 3 grouping, 1, 4, and 7, a 6 grouping with 2, 5, and 8, and a 9 grouping with 3, 6, and 9. So a grouping appears. So you're able to create these groups of 1, 4, and 7 because the sum equals 12. That is 3. 2, 5, and 8 equals 15. And that is 6. And 3, 6, 9 equals 18. And that equals 9. So you get these groupings appearing. You can split the numbers and they always, the groups appear. When you add the sum of all numbers as digits, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. When you add all the digits, the sum of it, the sum of numbers is 36. Add a 0, you have 360. Okay? 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is not only the sum of numbers, it's the whole of numbers, it's the shape of them, because all of them reside inside of it in a moving state. 9 is the whole shape. 9 is the capacity. It's all and nothing. The center point is a flux, this constant. Let me continue into this a little bit. See more about this. So when you have these grouping of numbers, 1, 4, 7, and that grouping can also be 1, 7, 4, 4, 7, 1, 4, 4, 1, 7, 7, 7, 1, 4, and 7, 4 to the 1. These, okay? So these equal, right, the 3 group of sound. These are sol, fuego, sol, fuego tones. I didn't write these, they're already in existence. I'm just making note of something else. So that's sol, fuego tones, and the 3 group is a negative. They are mercury tones. So that's the low state of mercury tones, and that's the high state of mercury tones. Okay? Next you have your middle states, which is 2, 5, and 8. 2, 8, 5, 5, 2, 8, 5, 8, 2, 8, 2, 5, 8, 5, 2. Same thing. But these tones, remember again, these are called sol, fuego tones that I'm working with and showing you something with. When the sum of these numbers is always 6, the last set of numbers is the 1, 4, 7 group, and the sum of those is always 3. 6 grouping of numbers is considered the salt. Salt. And salt is structure. Salt is structure. Mercury is fluid motion, information, conscious awareness. Mercury is information in flux. And then there's the 3-6-9 group. 3-9-6, 6-3-9, 6-9-3, 9-3-6, 9-6-3. See? And this group is the 9 group. This is the 9 group because you add 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 9 is 18, and 1 and 8 is 9. So these are 9 frequencies in solfeggio. These are the 9 groupings. These are positive. And sulfur is considered causatory, reactory. It's cause and effect. Right? It's a reactor. It's a reactor. Negative energy is cold. Positive energy is hot. And when you talk in terms of positive and negative metals, right? Copper equals poor man. Poor man's gold. Copper is gold. And gold in this natural state is green. Right? And then silver is blue. In its natural state, silver is blue. This is a positive, and it's a negative. It's a conductor. Gold is a superconductor. The negative of green is purple. When you look at it in a negative prism perspective. And the negative of blue is orange. When you talk about hue and the negative light, take a picture of something blue and it's orange. The negative is orange. The negative perspective, the shadow, looking at it backwards. Any number multiplied by 9 will always add to 9. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72. It's just turning backwards. See? 81. 81 is 18. 27 is 72. It's backwards 4. It's flip flop. 36, 63. 45, 54. Flip and flop in the mirror. 9 is always 9 multiplied by 9. When you cut a circle in half, 180. 1 plus 8 is 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. Half in 180 is 90. And that's 9. Half of that is 45. And that's 9. And half of this is 22.5, and that's 9. And half of this is 11.25, and that's 9 because those digits add up to that. And then half of this is 5.67, and that is 9. And you can keep it's infinite. No matter the slice or the angle, personality always adds up to 9. So because of this factor, I realized this. 360 equals 1. 1 equals 360. So then I went on and said, well, if this equals this, then 2 equals 720, and 3 equals 1080, and 4 equals 1440, 5 equals 1800, 6 equals 2160, 7 equals 2520, 8 equals 2880, 9 equals, do you see what's happening? Equals this, and then 10 equals 3600. Just showing you the first 10 numbers. I already counted this out to 72. It doesn't ever, this law doesn't change. So each one of these numbers is a hertz, a sine wave function. It's a sine wave function in hertz in our reality, because each number has a point, a shape, and an expression, and each number has a ring. And the personality of each number reflects 9. It reflects the whole. 3 plus 6 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. 1, 4, and 4 is 9. 1 and 8 is 9. 2, 1, and 6 is 9. 2, 5, and 2 is 9. 2 and 8 is 10. 10 and 8 is 18. The sum is always 9. It repeats forever. This code loops forever. I counted it out 70 places already. Each one of these is the atomic name of mass in our reality that you walk on daily. So we already have the answer in it being 360. The revelation is realizing that every number has a reflection inside of 360. Every number has a personality. Every number has dimensionality of a shape, because it has a star and a point. And all shapes share a common vertices, which is the centrifugal center of the universe. Because everything's inside the universe, not outside of it. You have to look at how everything could be inside of something versus how everything could be outside of something. That's the misconception. When you're looking around for answers to flat or ball, realizing everything has 3 arguments: positive, negative. What's the neutral? Flat, ball. What about the donut? Red pill, blue pill. What about the purple pill? Left side, right side of coin. What about the edge of the coin? Black, white. What about that gray area? You start looking at it more and more, and you start to realize that neutrality is the most powerful position on the board. You don't really own anything. Really think on what I say there. What I mean by that is everything you own in your life is registered to a foreign entity. You don't own it. Your house, your car, your name. You don't own your name. That's the biggest misconception for most people. You do not own your name. They serve you up on a line, a linear free lunch, give you an ability to define your reality based on what you see, what you hear, what they tell you is real. Your education is based on what you're told, not what you're experiencing. Therefore, because of that, your eyes and your ears will deceive you because they are programmed to deceive you. Be wary and have ears to hear and eyes to see. Words have double meanings and sometimes they sound the same. And the intention is not always the same. Are you following the letter of the law or the sound of it? To which do you think you'll lead your life in? To what are you building your life? Based on the sound of the law or the letter of it? Because there's a difference. Lawful and legal. So with that, we're going to leave it right there. I want to keep this real simple. So everything in reality is based on three primary composite materials: mercury, sulfur, and radiant salt. Right? You see sulfur, salt, mercury, sulfur, and salt. Mercury, sulfur, salt. Those three things are in everything. Seaweed, you, me, fish, shellfish, everything. Clams, water, ocean. Those three things are elemental phactor life. Everything consists of those three things at different variances, different rates of speed. Those three parts make the one whole. The 3 plus the whole is 4. 3, 1, 4. A triangle squaring into your reality. Pythagoras said if you want to understand the universe, you had to understand 4 over 3. But what he was referring to is masculine and feminine energy. 4 is male energy and 3 is female energy. Positive and negative energies. Understanding the duality of this world. If you want to master it, you understand the duality state of this place and realize that you are the master of your emotions. You're not told to feel any kind of way. You're presented with arguments and things on the idiot box. The idiot box. They give you ideas, they give you suggestions, they sell you products, they tell you how to feel. Then you go commit to working, to earn dollars, to buy shit based on what the television tells you to see, to do, to spend, where to spend your time, all of it. It's a way to micromanage your time. You just don't see it that way. When do you ever have an independent thought or an idea that wasn't put there by the television? What is yours? What is in your head that can you define where you begin and commercials end and the radio waves in the air and the fucking poison in the air and the peer pressure to do shit that ain't fucking right? How much of your life is lived in fear? Based on worried about the opinion of your neighbor, society. How much do you want? That's where the question lies in between. What do you want to know? Because knowledge doesn't come free. You have to give your time for it. It's not easy. It's work. In a world ran by fucking liars, the truth speakers are labeled as criminals. So it's even harder to get something out there that's not popular. And most people, they don't want to hear it anyway. They like their little realities. They like their conformity. They like their programs and their cycles and their trends and doing the same shit Monday through Friday, week after week, month after month, throw in a few holidays to change it up a little bit and do everything the same year to year. Live in fucking trends and cycles. Think on that one. Share it with your friends. Welcome to the new corner.